Hey, what's up, everybody? Just want to give a little video here, shoot a little video showing what I've bought on eBay in 2012 since I started collecting again. I collected early in the 80s through about 1990, and like a dummy, sold everything about 5 or 6 years ago in order to keep my car on the road. Don't do that. I'm telling you now, don't do that. Gave up a lot of good books for really, really cheap, and I swore I'd never collect again. Um, until one day I was at my friend's house. They had a house party. The next morning, I was in charge of cleaning up the bonfire, and in his storage shed, underneath a bunch of paint cans and other flotsam and jetsam, was what looked to be a newspaper. Turned out to be a comic book. And the way it was, laying down, I couldn't tell what it was. But when I turned the cover over, it was this. And I picked it up and just, it's in shit shape, of course, but it's been on a concrete slab in Florida for who knows how long. Bugs eating it and, whatnot. But to see it just like that out of the blue and just like, who would do that to this? It's probably been there for, well, I don't know. Anyway, and I also thought to myself, why can't if I find it in really good condition, for free? But I took this home. I still swore I wouldn't collect again until, one night. This thing had been like my telltale heart, just calling to me from the closet, telling me to keep give me friends. But the one night I started doing a YouTube search for comic collections because I was curious and wanted to see what was up. And lo and behold, it was Cougar Comics video, this Attic Find video. As soon as I was finished watching that video, I was like, screw it, I'm in. Let's do this right. Let's recollect. Let's start getting something together. And the first book I got was this. 26. Love this cover. Back when I was collecting in the mid-'80s, this was the feature book in the Overstreet, like in the inset of the Spider-Man section. This is cool to see this, iconic Crime Masters mask issue. And I bought it at 4.5, and it's in 4.5, but I got it for 40 bucks. So this is a great value, even at 4.5. I'll take it all day long. It's good to have this. I initially had 25 through 35 Spider-Man that I sold, so it's hard to think of what I gave away there, but it's gonna be tough getting those back. And they were in, mid-grade at least, so it's a step, right? And I'm sorry if my videos are, the production value isn't up there. I mean, some of the videos you see nowadays, they're like Sundance Film Festival submissions. Greco Fabulous, a lot of cool production value. Those videos are cool. And DeCosta's Comics, his most recent video where he's being stalked by Humberto Ramos. Funny shit. So, that being said, less of me and more of that is better for you. Alright, let's move on, shall we? This is Spider-Man books I've been buying. I do a lot of spread bidding and just looking for good values. Got this for less than 10 bucks. Has some spine roll and stress, but I'll buy that. And here's where kind of eBay can bite you in the ass. This is supposed to be high grade. The white isn't white. I paid 40 for this too. And the reason I'm telling what I paid is because, part of the, I get most satisfaction out of finding books cheap that aren't, finding values or finding things at flea markets. I could just go out and buy this book CGC'd at whatever, but that's not fun to me. There's no joy in that. I have a lot of money. I could buy 9.8s of everything I want. Well, good for you. That just doesn't satisfy my soul. This is a good collector. Seller. You should check out. It's Showcase New England, I think. I got these next 4 books for $36. Originally were 80, and they had a sale going on, so that's cool. These next 4 books came to $8.50 a piece. They're in mid grade, and there's nothing like a Bronze Age picture frame cover, unless it's a green one. That's even cooler. So there's 107, 108, 109, Doctor Strange, and this has some shipping happening. And 110. Nice little group of books I got from those guys. So a lot of makeup work to do in between, that and 200. There's 199. I love Mysterio is my favorite villain, and 198, 199 are pretty cool covers. I think he's also in 141, 140. Well, he's in a lot of issues, but anyway. That's a cool cover. 200. Burglar Story. I got this. This is in fantastical shape. Hold on. $8. Of course, 252. Had to get that. I used to have 3 copies of this, all in better condition than this. It's tough to find this for under $20, $25 in really good condition. This also was one of my favorite covers. Just has that trippy kind of sunset deal going, kind of like Rick Griffin's surf art. But yeah, good to have that again. $2.59. Sorry for the shaky video. Origin of Mary Jane. $2.75. Hobgoblin. $2.89. Death and Ned Leeds. And McFarlane, $3.06. And that's the Action Comic swipe, cover swipe. Got a few of these. Pete, #1. And one of them I got from Mile High. Yeah, it's this one. You can tell the difference in the spines. The one on the right is Mile High. That's their near mint. Well, I don't know. Plus the pages are tan, and this is from an eBay seller here. Killer spine, that's a little more near mint. And these were both $20 a few months ago. I don't know if you can get them for that now, but get them nevertheless. I got a bunch of stuff for 99 cents. I just bid 99 cents. That was a minimum bid, and I picked it up. Some Gold Key Magnus robot fighter stuff. And here we go with some DC Doom Patrol. This is a cool book. I just did a search. I did like a Silver Age search. Didn't know anything about this, but I just like the covers. Interesting thing about Doom Patrol is that they came out in My Greatest Adventure #80, and it's a superhero team that are kind of like social outcasts. All have different weird powers that you haven't seen before in a DC team. real similar to the X-Men because they were also led by their leader, uh, Doctor. God, his name escapes me. Anyway, he had telepathic, psychokinetic powers, just like um, Professor X. And interestingly enough, the X-Men came out 3 months after Doom Patrol premiered in My Greatest Adventure 80. So evidently, there was some go-between between DC and Marvel about, or Stan Lee found out about the Doom Patrol about to be published. That's debatable, but there are similarities between the two. And cool cover here. There's Master Monsieur Mula. He's a really smart ape with the Monday Night Football jacket on, who's holding the brain. And there's Madame Rouge. They're arch enemies. The Brotherhood of Evil. That's cool. Number 119. And this is a book you want here. They ask, this is the first time in comics history where a writer, a creator, or the artist had to, they actually killed off the team because they were going to end the book. And they actually implored the readers to write DC to help them, extend the series. Number 121. This is a money book of the series. This is really good shape too. And after 121, they kind of went to like imposters. The Chief. That's his name. He's the only one that wasn't killed. But anyway, these are cool books. You can get them cheap. That one's a little more expensive. That'll run you like 20, 25 bucks. Well, not CGC, of course, but... Man, I had some killer X-Men. Time to reload. This is cool. I like this cover because it's mostly black. The blacks are still all black. But there is spine wear, but, less than 20 bucks. I don't know what this does to it, but... And that book looks cool in Mylar. Mutant X, 125. Little FF action. Again, you get this for 20 bucks. It's fading, It's in great condition. There's no spine roll, no real noticeable spine wear, but it is faded. This should be really yellow. The Claw. 56. 76. Strange Tales action, 121. This is in pretty bad shape, but I'll buy these books at any shape, anytime. I mean, it's great to have. $137. $138. Got a little Tales of Suspense, 74. Low condition better than no condition, right? This book is just destroyed. But it was under $5. Giant Man has a mustache now. Tales to Astonish. These books are great. This cover's in pretty good shape. 75. Another destroyed Tales to Astonish. I rescued in the SPCA of comics. Had to get another one of those. The cover is just too sweet. Monochromatic. That's just art. I get that one framed, get matted. I think that'd be cool. Here's some Hawk books I got. These early Hawk books have just the best green and purples. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just looks so good. I'll buy these in any condition as well. $105. That's a lot better shape, except for that pen date deal. That's a 7. 106. Shield. $109. Locazar. Herb Trimpe and Marie Severin cover. Eventually it'd be nice to upgrade these, but it's cool to have when you're just starting off, you know. 118. Bought some Avengers. Picked up number 7. Picked this up for $30. I don't know, good deal or not a good deal? See? Oh no. See that miscoloration down the bottom there? It's not water damage. I don't know what that is, but the Enchantress. Again, I think that's a good value for $30. 45, Blitzkrieg, and Central Park. $55. The cover should be white, not tan. That's why I got it cheap. I got this number 10 king size annual. This is one of my favorite covers. I like covers where there's vignettes, kind of, and I like the way the writing is. It's kind of just cartoonish, and first appearance of Rogue. I got this from a seller online. John's Online Auctions has great books. His grading is spot on, and his prices are always way below grading, so check him out. John's Online Auctions. And I got into these from watching videos and stuff. I like these kind of horror deals, mystery. This is Fear number 1. These are square bound, for the first 6 issues. And they were reprints, but cool nonetheless. That cover is awesome. Check out that logo. How cool is that? And then Man-Thing, Fear number 11. I guess 10 was his first appearance. Tough, gotta find that. Not first appearance, but first appearance of Fear. Pretty sure. And upgraded the copy. You can find these cheap. This is a 99-cent lot. I got this as 99 cents with some other books bundled. 14. $15. Bought this separate. This is much better condition. Number 19. First appearance of Howard the Duck. '24. That's a cool shade of blue in the background there. Blade Morbius. Pretty shit condition. So I tried to upgrade it. And everything is better except for that gigantic bend up here. So I don't know if I upgraded or stayed the same. Looking for number 20 of this. And I showed these in a Hero Hunters video contest entry, but this series, Chamber of Darkness, is just great. The who's who of the industry worked on this series. Read a cover there. Number 3. Missing number 4, the key. I'll get it. There's number 5. Kirby. Number 6. And that's a cool perspective of that cover, kind of from the street. Underneath shoes, looking up. These are bundled with those other Chamber of Darkness, Chamber of Chills, number 5. And number 2. Would it be in order? Another John's Online Auctions book, Tomb of Dracula, number 28. Blade appearance, 8.5. Definitely have to get some more of these. These are great covers. Sorry for the glare and just constantly trying to find a spot where it isn't glare. Where there isn't any glare. This is a modern book. There's only 2 issues have been published, but I gotta tell you, I've never seen anything like it on the inside. It is outstanding. It's amazing. It's just go get it. Frankenstein Live Alive number 1. One sec. There's a second printing of number 1. There's the first printing. Signed by Bernie Wrightson. Daggett's. I don't know. Baltimore Comic Con. He signed it there, I guess. $11. And this is the black and white variant. And this is a Boston Comic Con variant. Only, from what I understand, 1,000 of these were made, and that cover is crazy. Look at that. Very, very cool. I'm glad to have that. You can still get it for $20 online. And there's number 2. Black and white, number 2. Bought a Hawkeye number 1. Just speculation. First appearance in his own book. Power Man Iron Fist, number 84. Cover doesn't do much for me, but it is the fourth appearance of Sabretooth. And 78 is the third. Gonna pick that up. Got Black Panther number 1. In awesome condition. Marvel Premiere 18, Iron Fist. 15 through 25, Marvel Premiere being Iron Fist. Gotta get all those. Oh, yeah. Marvel Special Edition. Special Marvel Edition, excuse me. Shang-Chi's first appearance. Fu Manchu in the background, one of my favorite covers. Special Marvel Edition 16. Second appearance of Shang-Chi. He fights his African brother he kind of grew up with, training with, who Fu Manchu sends to kill him. Jim Starlin art first, and renames himself Midnight. Has to wear a mask because his face is so disfigured. His first and last appearance as Shang-Chi kills him in this book. And I think he's resurrected later by the Skrulls. Master of Kung Fu 17. This is basically number 1 of Master of Kung Fu in its own titled book. Another John's Online auction book. Great shape. Bought into the Miss Marvel buzz. Number 1. Better copy of number 1. Miss Marvel number 2. Number 4. MODOK. Number 7. Number 11. Yep, Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. A month ago this was $3. I just checked, it's already to 10. Got that for $1. Not a bad pickup. And last but not least, Daredevil 107. This is one of the crossover books with the original Thanos story arc, starting with Iron Man 55. Let's put those out front. And it has a Thanos appearance, Captain Marvel 25 through 33 or other books, and a Marvel Spotlight, I believe, and this one. So I have 2 of the 13 books of the original Thanos story arc. Just have to go out and get me a Iron Man 55. I'll be right back. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for bearing with me. I know it's not the best video, but it's cool to share, and it's cool to watch you guys share. Thank you, and buy low, own higher. Thanks. Peace.